Hi, Internet. Today was cool. It's Friday. That's beautiful. I kind of had like an unintentional skip day today through a series of events. Okay, I wake up to an alarm on my iTouch, um, with an alarm clock app. And it's not that like the app malfunctioned or that like Apple screwed me over. I left my headphones plugged in, so like when the alarm went off, the sound was playing through headphones, so of course I heard nothing. So I slept until about 10 o'clock. My first class starts at 10 o'clock. So by the time I was ready to go, it was like 10:20, which would have been about 30 minutes left in class. So I was like, what's the point, really? So I did not go to my first class, which was Atmosphere and Science. It should be noted that in my last Atmosphere and Science class, we took a test quiz thingy. So, like all we would have been doing today would be going over it. So I didn't like miss important things. And then, so I went to go to Lit instead, and I just sat outside the education building that my Lit class is in, waiting for it to be a reasonable time to walk in to sit down for Lit class. And so I go up there, and I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes in the classroom that's completely empty, quietly freaking out because regardless of how many times you walk into a college classroom, I'm still utterly paranoid every time that I've got the wrong room. And then finally another girl from my class walks in and she's like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "I know, where is everybody?" And so I look up on my iTouch, I go to the D2L for the class, which is the website for the class, and class was cancelled. We were the only two people who didn't know. So that was my second class of the day written off, and so I was like, clearly the universe was trying to tell me something, and I didn't go to chorus either. Sorry, my computer's being a trick. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, that happened. So I hung out today. That's really all I did. Let's see. We played some video games. Still didn't play freaking Pokemon Stadium. The day will come. The day will come. Huge, huge, huge spoilers for this season of Glee's 5th episode. Oh, the things that are happening with Klain. I won't get into it. But stuff is going down. There's just Tumblr freakouts everywhere. Gay bars are involved. And then I hung out with a big group. I hung out with Stephen, Dan, Vermon, and Gabby. We went to dinner at a pizza place. I didn't eat there because I didn't feel like spending money, but I went with them. And on the way back, Stephen bought an ice cream cake, and we went to movies from Casa. And so we watched Disney Hercules, and then The Thing with Kurt Russell, who apparently owns all. Like, I don't understand, but all the guys, anytime I said anything against the lead protagonist in this horror movie, were like, "Shut up, it's Kurt Russell." Now I'm going to bed. That was my day. Really? You know what today is? Not today as in the day that I spent today, because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, today is in October 1st. It's Charlie McDonald's birthday. I love him. He's 21 today. So, yes, things that I learned. One, and I mean, I already knew this, but careless stupidity, it happens. Don't leave your headphones plugged into the electronic device that you use to wake you up in the morning. 2, don't question Kurt Russell's. I'm going to bed. Good night. Okay, bonus footage. Thing I just thought of to remember to put in here. Okay, tomorrow's Doctor Who is the season finale. It's the season finale for Series 6. Stephen Moffat at his best. And I just want to make sure that everything that I have as a theory for this episode is out here. And I will be sure to designate which things were inspired by Tumblr posts and I did not come up with on my own, and which things I did come up with on my own because I'm a genius. Okay. The big thing that they keep repeating for this episode is that silence will fall, and then it got expanded to silence will fall when the question is asked, but nobody knows what the question is. And the episode is entitled The Wedding of River Song. So my theory, that this is just me, I didn't get this from anywhere on Tumblr, okay? This was me. I think that the question is the Doctor proposing to River Song. And what they mean by silence will fall is not like, because some people are taking silence will fall to mean the Doctor dies. I'm taking silence will fall as in the silence, the cult of the silence will fall from power. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, a wedding between the Doctor and River, you know, the hey look, we're married now, she's no longer trying to kill me type of alliance would be very, you know, conducive to that end goal of the silence falling. So that's what I think the question is, and that is entirely my own theory. Something I believe that's sort of a combination of things from Tumblr and my own idea. Okay, ever since the episode with the gangers in it, which were the fake, like, flesh body things that sort of took on a mind of their own, but they copied your personality and ideas and dreams and stuff. Ever since that episode, I will never again trust that any character is actually them until it's explicitly stated, okay? So, as a combination of... Okay, it's more like I've had this paranoia since that episode, but Tumblr gives me hard evidence to back up instances in which I do not believe that the Doctor we're following is actually the Doctor. I think that the Doctor we watch die in the Season 6 opener is a ganger. Now, he's copied the Doctor's biology directly, so he would have Time Lord DNA, right? So there's no reason why that ganger wouldn't begin to regenerate and then get shot in the middle of his regeneration. But I don't think it's actually the Doctor. I think it's a ganger. And then there's various pieces of Tumblr evidence where people have been much more dedicated than I am and found actual things in the show to back this up. For example, in the episode in the hotel on the God Complex, the Doctor completes a Rubik's Cube, which he's been shown twice previously being unable to do that. So, I think evidence for it not being the Doctor. And then at another point, he eats an apple. The Doctor hates apples. It's like a big deal in 11's first episode. This Doctor hates the taste of apples. So yeah, I think he's a ganger. Now, in what scenes to see the actual Doctor, and in what scenes to see the ganger, who knows? We'll probably never know. Stephen Moffat. Third thing, it's entirely Tumblr. I never thought of this, but I'm in love with it as an idea. What's up with the eye patches? One theory that I think is incredibly intelligent is it's a way to sidestep the whole if you look away from the silence you forget everything about them thing. They're saying maybe it has something to do with the way the biology of seeing works, and with only one eye open and looking at them, you remember them. So that's that thing. And that's why everybody's wearing eye patches. That's the theory for that. And I support it. I like it. So those are my Doctor Who things, and I recorded this bonus because I just remembered just now that that episode comes out tomorrow. And I hope you're ready to cry forever, because I am. I shall just be full of emotion and ennui, because the Doctor is dying.